Hey, Sean, let Tim in.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, and welcome to the Advanced Age Role Playing Gamers podcast. Yeah, we're man. It is like herding cats, trying to get everybody to show up for these live shows. So, big, mad amounts of respect to you guys out there that can put together a live show where people show up week after week. It is not a skill we have developed, but we're here, and there's 5 of us for tonight. I think that's
That
all
could
we're
change.
getting.
We don't know.
Yeah, maybe somebody else will show up. Maybe Matt. What's the character's Matt's character's name again?
Ricardo.
Ricardo. Maybe Ricardo will show up.
Ricardo. Or Agent Locke might show up. You never know.
Yeah, Agent Locke. Who knows? There's no rules. We have no rules. And yeah, it's our cat herding actual play podcast. There we go.
Meow.
yeah. Testes 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I am glad you guys are here. I'm gonna make an executive decision. We haven't really talked about how we're going to do the Norse Foundry dice giveaway that our special guest GM organized with Norse Foundry. So what I'm just gonna say that if you comment in the chat tonight or comment
wait a minute. Hold it. I have to pause for an interruption.
Fuck.
Ta-da!
Hey,
Ricardo.
okay. So
You did not need to pause for me.
I have
Ricardo
4 pause.
Suave
Again,
Damn it.
and fashionably late to the operation.
Of course he is.
All right. So
least you're
Matt,
here.
I was just about to announce my executive decision for the Norse Foundry giveaway. We're just going to do what we did for the Electric State giveaway, and if you comment in the chat
Oh,
tonight or
jeez.
comment on the on any of the past broadcasts, we're going to put your name on a virtual hat. And we will pick the winners Thursday night leftovers, so that's what we're gonna do. So be sure to comment, like several of you already have, which and of course AARPG members and guest GMs are not eligible to win. So
He's depressing me.
Bitch. Damn it.
I'm waiting for that.
I needed,
set of
I needed
dice.
another set of dice, man.
I
sorry,
thought you were
man.
making that special set I brought up at the podcast.
Well, I mean, you know how well.
the sticky ones. Yeah.
No, I went and got the ingredients at the local drugstore, so it might take a while, but we'll see.
All right. Meth dice. Yeah.
Fentanyl
Excellent.
dice.
I mean,
So
you know,
this Thursday-
the shattered glass one here kind of looks like a little.
You know, it does. It
meth
has a
dice there.
whitish
A little.
exterior.
I saw someone had one. They were candy corn colored, look like candy corn.
Yeah,
dice.
yeah, I've seen the
That's
candy corn
awesome.
stuff.
Yummy.
I mean, I missed it, but you know, Norse Foundry did have Arby's dice, so
Oh, yeah, you're right. You
they,
mentioned
they had the Arby's logo, and
Yep.
but they also have T-shirts and mug. I think there's mugs. I know
For
they
you
released
roast beef
T-shirts. and-
lovers out there, you know the
Yeah.
Arby's dice.
I love
So-
a good roast beef flap.
Okay, so we're gonna move along, Nathan. Please,
fucking Matt. Jesus
Nathan,
Christ.
go ahead.
Hang on,
Mr.
hang on.
Nelson.
Well, there goes
Take
2
him.
luck points for Ricardo.
So yeah,
It's okay to love beef. It's not okay to
Ricardo,
love beef.
Ricardo has died of dysentery.
Yep.
Welcome to the Oregon.
So
Or being
but
trampled
Thursday
by an
night.
Amherst bull.
Thursday
Thursday
night, Dungeon Club is going to be our special guest for
Leftovers.
our leftovers podcast. Dungeon Club makes some really cool design one shots and mini games and weird items and stuff like that. But it's Jack, and Jack, from what I hear, is a pretty cool person. So I'm looking forward to that. And last but not least, I know I've been talking for a bit here, but I do want to, while I'm thinking about it, I do want to give our special guest GM a round of applause and big thank you for putting up with us. And
Why?
coming
Why?
clutch to?
It's
to
like any group, man. You guys are all.
provide us,
It doesn't matter what group you GM for. It's all the same.
But yeah, thanks so much, Matt. I really appreciate it.
I thought we were special.
Well, we
You
are.
guys are special. You're my only
Yes.
live. You're my only televised group.
Oh well, there you go.
But now that you have a halfway decent mic, maybe we'll have you on again sometime. So.
Well, see, I'm like a vampire. Now that you've invited me in, you're not gonna get rid of me.
Fuck.
Yeah.
We're gonna
You fool! You fell
we're
for
just
the
gonna
old trick in
dump
the
that
book.
Discord.
Oh my God,
and
you've
create a whole
become
new one.
Chris.
No, we're just gonna rename him New Tier. It's fine.
That's right.
New tier. tier with more variety. No what?
Sure.
Oh, and we have a friend to introduce you to then.
Oh, stop. Just stop.
All right.
As we were saying,
I'm
Matt's
done.
going to kill us tonight. So
Maybe.
new tier. That's a
Maybe the GM will too.
That's right.
Or take it away, Matt Orr.
All right. Let's see. Back previously on 24. Top secret. Let's see. Last week, you guys finally found Marshall and had been questioning him about where he left the plans, and he has no idea because he was so drunk he doesn't remember. You guys rescued him
Same
from Castillo,
Castaneda.
Castaneda, and I believe Agent Jean-Claude there shot him in the head. So he was trying to get him out.
Shit happens, man.
Shit happens. There's a little gunfight. You guys made it back to the safe house / store. And then as we left, we kind of zoomed out, and there was somebody on a motorcycle across the street watching the back door. And that's kind of where we left off. You guys now have Mr. Jack Marshall inside.
Sure, it's
After
just our
rescue.
DoorDash.
Is the driver of the motorcycle wearing skin tight leather
Maybe.
with a French accent?
I don't
Leather
know.
had a French
We
accent?
didn't get that far, but
It has
I
leather,
like
have
it.
a French accent.
I'm looking for the French accent as she drives her motorcycle away from me at high speed.
I think we can.
Oh,
Where
man.
you from? Fuck you. What?
So you guys, you guys were trying to jog his memory about where he hid the plans. He wasn't sure. Does anybody have medicine or like first aid?
Ooh, I'm a surgeon.
Okay. Why don't you roll me a appropriate skill with that?
I have
You're a surgeon, not a doctor.
and medicine and first aid. So
Either medicine or first aid would be fine.
I have blackjack.
You blackjack. Huh?
Yeah, that'll work.
And you haven't been playing the tables. So
Yeah, I know.
have it at 74. I rolled a 31.
okay. So as Sheldon as everybody's talking to him and getting in his face about where it is, where's that? You look at his hands and his knuckles seem to be like scabbing over and bruised. And it doesn't look like from the torture that he was getting beat on at Castaneda's place.
You've
These
been
looks
in a
old.
fight there recently, Marshall?
He kind of like looks at his hands like, nah, man, I don't know. I woke up with them like that. I don't think I hit anybody. I don't know where. They were just kind of
These are
bleeding.
definitely offensive wounds, right? These are him punching something, right?
With that 31, it looks like more like scrapes. They're not really like a defensive wound, like maybe he was digging or something.
So what? So Matt, what does it look like? It was like caused by like I mean, is it like shit? I can't. Is there any sand or anything? Fuck, I don't know. What
There's not any
dirt-
sand on it or anything, but it looks like
there.
it had been cleaned up and stuff, so it was still kind of scabbing over. But
You woke up like this on the morning after you washed up on the beach, right?
well, I didn't wash up on the beach after I found the briefcase.
I mean, well, in the morning after you found
man,
the
who are
briefcase,
you?
I should
I don't
say.
remember you. All right.
I'm the guy that was threatening you with mortal danger.
Everybody's been threatening mortal danger, man. I don't know. I'm just
Then answer my fucking question.
found the money. What's your question?
Did these appear after you found the briefcase on the beach?
Well, I woke up with them, man, so I guess so.
So that was that night then that you woke up with them. You woke up with them after that night.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thank you.
So who was the girl
There-
with the house in the mountains?
The girl with the house in the mountains. Oh yeah, man, I was invited to a party over there. Yeah, some rich old English lady, man. I don't know. She said she was like a former lady, like a lady, like with a capital L, right? Like her husband
hold
was a
the mash-
lord.
Yeah, I hold the masher back.
Oh, you fucking cunt. I'm going to beat you into the ground with this masher. I pull out my little slapjack, which is actually shaped, it's a potato masher. And I'm going to, I'm fucking going to grill you.
Nah, man, no, don't hit me, man. This guy, I swear, I'm telling you everything. I don't know.
So he was
Oh, man.
digging something.
So where are you guys?
This motherfucker.
We're
This
at the,
motherfucker cunt's lying to us. He knows
Are you
he's
back
a
at
spy.
the base?
Yes, you guys are back at the base.
Okay,
Your
okay.
You smell like the
Yeah.
English, you fucker.
your intestinal
have-
problems have disappeared now, Ricardo. You're fine.
You would have known that had you listened to the last episode.
Yeah, don't forget about that. You can't even edit an episode. What are you talking about?
So I mean, Ricardo would just look over and say, maybe he dug it up at the beach. Maybe the X marks the spot.
I don't know, man. Maybe. I guess. I mean, now that I think about it, I did have like some sand under my nails, so I suppose.
It's a lot of fucking beach.
It
You
is,
wanna
but he
dig it,
probably
Ricardo?
didn't go very far.
Well, were we going to go up to the mountains to check out that lady
Yeah, we're gonna check out the English lady's house. Where was it?
in the mountains?
Do you recall?
In the mountain. In the mountain.
Oh,
Do
this
you think
fellow's
she
gonna
has the
show us.
case?
Mm-mm.
Well, he had the case. So what was missing was the plans, and he kept the money, but he doesn't remember where he put the plans.
That's right. You guys did recover the case.
Yeah, I got the
it was
case.
empty.
Was
Yep,
empty.
yep, yep.
Yeah.
So
And
the
he-
plans, he dug the
And
plans.
he dug a hole through the plans in it, kept the case with the money. Then he
Right.
spent the money at the casino. I don't know. Do you,
don't think he dug a hole
Masher?
in the
Do you
beach.
do you think you could beat it out of him?
Well, he owes me 10 grand and he hasn't told me where that's at yet. So I think I want to beat him.
I told you I get you the 10 grand, man. We gotta go back to the casino, man. I don't carry
need
10 grand on me.
Hey, can you do hypnotism? You're a doctor.
Is hypnotism a skill in this game?
That's a good question. No, I don't think so. But you never know.
Okay. How about truth serum? Is there truth serum?
Well, if you have some lying around, actually, you know what? Hypnosis is a thing. It would be under general skills.
Does it have a default?
It would be will
Oh, for God's
That's,
sake!
Holy shit.
at half your.
No way. Really? I'll
Is
try.
that like
I-
your
I-
high stat?
That's a 58. I'll try it.
Oh, it's not.
Look
No.
into my eyes, cunt.
So I'm gonna go about this in a medically appropriate way, and I'm going to sedate him first before attempting to put him under hypnosis. Does that give me any bonuses?
I think it would.
What's your will, Tim?
My will is 60.
Yeah,
Ooh,
same as
2
mine.
points
Can I
higher than me.
assist, or can you, or if you do the drugs, you want me to do the hypnotism, or
Yeah,
I don't know, whichever. I don't know.
it's fine if you like. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
asking. I would like to see if it gives me a bonus. That's all.
It'd be funny if the masher was an idiot, can hypnotize this person. That would be funny.
Well, since hypnosis is, do you actually have the hypnosis?
I
skill?
do not have the hypnosis skill.
No.
Nobody has the actual skill. Okay.
No, we'd have to
so-
take it penalty.
Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quarter of your stat, and then
Alright.
add, because of the drugs. If you administer the drugs, I will add 15% to it.
Fuck 50.
A quarter of my stat plus
30.
15%.
Plus,
That'd be 30 for me. Yeah.
okay. So
Can I try to assist, or is there an assist rule? I can't remember.
there's not really the assist roll. I'm giving him the 15% for the
Okay.
drugs.
Maybe your assist is a wrench to the kneecaps.
I'd like to have some quiet. Please.
Okay.
I'd like,
well,
Okay.
I'd like to talk to this guy alone. I'm not 30. 17.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
Didn't
okay.
quite make it at half of that, but I made it.
There you go. All you need
My
was
real
under
name.
30.
My real name is Esmeralda.
Okay, so apparently you now know the matcher's real name. All right, so
Esperanza
you have
potato.
everybody's left the
Potato.
little area where they're holding, and you administer the pentothal and the drugs, and you're kind of sitting there, and
You know,
kind of out of it, was like, oh man. All right.
so
Let's get-
GM match. Is the
Yeah.
bike lady on the bike still outside?
you can
none
go
of us
take a look
actually
if you
saw
want
her.
to.
I'm going to take a look while they're doing this.
All right, give me a
Oh, fuck,
observation or
gonna be
intelligence
horrible.
roll.
89.
Master,
Oh,
that's
it's
the closet.
daytime. The
It's-
sun's come out.
It is. The sun has come up, but you don't see anybody. People are opening shops and stuff, but you don't see a motorcycle nearby.
Okay.
All right. So now back to Marshall. He's just kind of sitting there like, oh,
You're,
man.
you're in a calm place. You're
Cool,
in a happy
man.
place.
Cool.
You're in a place where it's warm.
Surfing
You're in a
Nicaragua, man. All right. Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
that's great. There's sand in Nicaragua. The kind of sand that can conceal your pain. And maybe some papers that you found. Where would you want to conceal your papers?
Papers.
Where might they be concealed?
What kind
in
of
the
papers,
sand?
man? Like my
Papers that you don't really
My
understand.
book report?
But you think maybe they're important.
wait. There's a book report due, man. I got to do a book report.
Yeah, this is later.
Where did I hide it?
Later in your
Where did I put
life.
that book report?
Where would you have hidden the papers that are important? They seem important, but you don't understand them. Those papers.
Yeah, I don't read that weird writing, man. That's some
Do we
strange
want
stuff.
to? I want to touch ourselves.
No, man, not right now.
No. Then maybe we should think about where the papers might be. I want to
Which
put our
papers, though, man?
thumb
papers?
up our butt.
Whatever works for you, man. That's cool. I'm not gonna harsh your mellow. That's what you
Thank
want.
God Sheldon wasn't a dentist.
Ricardo will lean over to Sheldon and be like,
You must
Yeah.
lean into his fantasy. He is
Yeah.
a child. He is a boy. He's afraid
Yeah.
about his test.
I'm
Go with
gonna
that,
wait
Tim
outside
Sheldon.
for now.
You found some money, and the money makes you happy.
Oh yeah, man. That's
But
I like that.
there's other stuff there that doesn't make you happy, but you think it might be
Monica.
important.
Monica likes me happy too. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, Monica. Monica's
What did you
nice.
say about the
There might be some papers there too, along with the money.
right,
Maybe-
man? The weird skrilly papers.
Yeah.
I don't know that language.
Yeah,
Seems angry.
yeah, angry writing on that
Angry,
paper.
right, man? Yeah. What did I do with that?
So what would we put that? We would have dug something, don't we? We would have dug it into the ground somewhere where we could remember where it was,
Oh, right,
right?
right.
Somewhere where we could come back to it if it turned out to be important. Somewhere where we wouldn't forget.
Yeah. Where did I put it though? Wait, I had too much to drink that night.
Yeah,
And my hands are all scraped up.
right.
I think I remember moving some stones.
Stones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stones that were on the beach, or were they? Were they on the beach?
There was a beach nearby. I don't think it was the beach though.
Oh, was it near a boardwalk? Was it near a casino?
Yeah, man, the casino because it was bright lights and flashy things, man. And then
Some,
a girl found me and she took me inside. And then next
some
thing I know, I'm in the
stones
penthouse.
near the casino. She took you to the penthouse because you had the money, but you didn't have the papers with the squirrely language. Which
And he
were
just
not-
kind of closes his eyes and falls asleep.
okay. Now we put our thumb up our butt.
Non-responsive.
Then we put our other thumb in our mouth and we play Switch. Okay. So some stones near the casino is the best I could do here.
Yep. That's where you should. That's what you got.
So sorry, Ricardo. What does that bother you? The whole
I wish Darg was a character right now.
I don't care.
Dark angry with poop mouth.
I know.
Is there soup?
Okay. All right, so you found out some more information. It's now, the morning. Yeah, we'll say it's like 6 o'clock in the morning.
We should. All right. Well, if this is the case, we should head up to the casino. We should start looking around.
If I go near the casino, I'm going to have to make some more money.
What?
Well, he owes me 10 grand anyway at the casino.
Yeah, we can chop his nuts off now if you'd like.
I good. What is wrong with you? You just went to the. What is this fucked up shit you're talking about? You just beat him. That's all you gotta do. You fucking people. Oh,
So how many of us can still show our face at the casino?
I can.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
As well.
Except for the fact that Jean-Claude doesn't gamble at all because he's a quitter.
oh that's fine.
Want to bet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, me
I
too.
do.
How
I
much?
do.
I should probably stay in the car, but I can drive you there. You can look for these stones. There must be buried treasure.
You know, Ricardo, you don't actually have to go into the casino to find the stones on the beach.
I just don't want their security cameras to see me and tip them off that I have come back to infiltrate them.
Aye.
Well,
Well, you'll blend right in, lad.
If only we had a sniffer dog. That would work.
well,
We could do a fire alarm. Pull the fire alarm on in the
Let's,
chaos.
let's
We can
check
look
out
around.
We don't want. We want the people
casino's
in
on
the
beach,
casino.
right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's some stones near the casino, near the beach, but not at the beach at the casino, but near the casino.
Let's
at the
just
beach.
go for a drive and check it out.
I'll go look to see if we can find where he may have dug
I
it
will
into the
drive.
ground.
I will drive the second car, tailing the first car at a distance,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
looking for anybody who might be following us.
All right. Give me a observation roll at half because since you're driving. So you guys are headed back to the casino. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Can I do a
that is a
surveillance to
007.
keep an eye out also?
007. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, you can do a surveillance.
I'll drive.
Well, wait a minute. I thought who's driving the? I'm driving the first car, right?
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Ricardo was
drive.
driving.
Yeah,
What does-
I will drive.
what does-
Everybody hop in. Let's go for a ride.
What does 3 zeros mean? Is that 0?
That's
That is
100.
100.
That's 100.
is-
Wow. All right.
You know that it's sunny outside, Jean-Claude.
Sean Claude sticks his head out to look around at a truck.
Right.
window.
No, he
Mirror.
doesn't, Matt. The moon is incredibly bright today.
The moon is incredibly bright.
That's incredible.
Your retinas are burned from staring at the sun.
Load.
It's
It's a
looks weird this time of year.
You are now blind.
Yes. All right.
And you have died of dysentery.
So you guys are headed to the casino. Natasha, you spot a motorcycle zip past you, one of those little like dirt bikes, and another one. There's two of them, one on each side. And you're watching this from behind as you see two guys just pull out submachine guns and aim at the car in front of you.
Then I floor it and try and hit them.
Okay. So we're going to do this little quick combat. So you're going to floor it. So you give me a driving roll, please.
Okay, let me scroll up to the driving skills. All right, at 77. 48.
So you're making your way up there. You gun it as you see these two guns come out. One of the guys, the motorcycle on the left-hand side,
It's a
takes
fucking
shot
English.
and sprays the back of the Humvee, the back of the Land Rover, shattering windows. All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
I dive to the floor.
Sheldon dives to the floor.
I'm gonna
Sean?
pull my Browning high power out and spin around and take a shot at one of the guys.
Okay, so that's fine. We'll do that.
All right. And I'll hit with a
Point out I'm
19.
right behind you.
Okay, Roll your damage die for that. Which I think is what 1d6. Plus...
Yeah. 1d6 plus 1. So roll
Yep.
3.
Okay, so that's 4 points of damage. And you hit him. You hit him kind of like in the right ribs, and he drops the bike down.
So he goes down.
He goes down. Now there's a guy on the other side. That's going to take a shot at Nathan because he's got the window down and sticking his head out.
Staring at the sun.
partial cover.
He's got his tongue out.
You do have some cover from the door, but he does get you. He clips you. Ooh, man! All right.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's, well, because of the partial cover, I'll give you that's 3 points of damage to your right arm.
Testicle.
Your right testicle.
How the hell were you hanging out the door?
That's impressive.
I got pinched. He got punched through the door. It was more of a, Okay, and then who wants to go next?
I guess there's one motorcycle guy. I'm gonna try to basically I guess was it bump ram or kind of knock it with the vehicle?
Yeah. All right,
Do I just make a
yep,
driving?
roll. Yep.
All right.
Driving roll.
Let's see. Oh, I already have that set up. An 11, and I have a skill of 62.
Okay. So you let me see if he gets his driving. He kind of as you go to hit him, he swerves out of the way. He like goes up on the sidewalk. So he's on the sidewalk coming up. Of course, there's just all of a sudden there's people moving a plate glass window across the street.
Perfect.
A vegetable cart.
Yeah, there's a vegetable cart.
Baby in a stroller.
Shot.
Okay, who wants to go next? Just got-
Was
Still
that
got
the
one.
one? I'm
I'll
still driving behind
I'll
them.
go if he's.
I mean, I think Nathan, you're the only one that hasn't gone
Yeah.
yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's still like the same.
Yeah,
spot.
he's kind of a little bit ahead of you now, but he's so.
Well, ahead of me, that's probably makes it a little bit easier. So yeah, I'll lean out with my Uzi. And,
Okay, grab your Uzi. All right.
Is there anything different if you're go full auto or anything like that, or is that not part of the rules? Because I didn't see anything.
You can do 15. It'd be half the magazine, which would be 15 shots, which you can do. It just adds to damage. I believe it adds +3 to damage.
And if I target the bike, is that easier target?
The bike will be a little harder to hit.
Oh, all right. Well, then I'll just shoot. I'll empty half the clip.
So if you do the extended burst, you get a +10 to your skill as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and you get +2 to damage.
65.
Remember,
I've got a
Natasha's
70.
behind us.
Well, it should be 80. So
Well,
65.
fortunately, the motorcycle's ahead of us.
And how much extra damage should I do? I just a D6 normally.
Yeah, D6 and then add 2 to the damage as well.
Okay.
So what'd you get on there? Because
Ooh.
they get you hit.
So I rolled a 65 out of 80,
Okay. Yep.
and I rolled a 6 for damage, so I guess 8.
Okay. Yeah, he drops. The bike just goes spin. He drops. The bike spins in, smacks into a couple of tables that were set up, but he laid it,
A hot dog cart.
yeah, into a cafe. Croissants and oranginas go everywhere.
Ooh, Argenitas. All right.
Just give it a shake.
There you go. So 2 motorcycles have been dispatched.
I'll get up off of the ground. Off of the floor.
Okay, you get back up. You see there's a few more bullet holes in the Land Rover and the back window shattered.
Mhm.
Did you
Interesting.
guys leave Marshall at the bay? At the
No, he's with us.
safe
Fuck
house, or
that.
you came with it? All
Oh,
right.
fuck yeah.
We brought him with us.
Fuck
Why-
yeah.
why
Then he
would-
owes me
why would-
$10,000.
Yeah, we're not leaving
Dragging
him
his
alone.
ass.
Okay.
What?
I don't care. He's useless to me now.
No loose
you-
ends.
Use him as a flesh shield for all I can.
He kind of looks at. He's still a
You
little
are a
druggy.
sociopath.
He kind of like.
I'm not going to use you as a flesh shield, lad.
And if you guys check on him, you see that he's bleeding from his chest at like 3 bullet holes. He's like,
Are you serious?
"That's a bummer," and he passes out.
Oh, is he alive still?
He's bleeding out.
I'll try and do some first aid on him.
So probably.
Why? There's a
I-
surgeon right next to you.
Oh, do some first aid. Help him. We need him.
Ricardo, what are you doing while driving? Are you stopping? You keep going? What are we doing?
Ricardo's, I mean, he's just like, well, that was a zesty traffic stop. Now we must get back to the casino and check this out.
Wait a minute, we gotta go. I gotta ditch. You know what? I think we're gonna have to ditch him.
I rolled a 55, but I have it at 74, so I don't know what that means.
Okay. Did you bring anything to stop the bleeding with? You can see he's been shot.
Uh-huh.
3
In
bullet
the
holes.
We can watch the last episode. I did make myself
You
a
did make
field-
yourself.
a field
Med kit.
hit.
Med kit.
Yes, you
That's
did.
correct. All right. So you can use the med kit to staunch the
Yeah.
bleeding.
All right.
However, you probably should not go into the casino covered in blood. Just saying.
Okay. All right.
I got shot.
Bleed
I need
that
some
way.
medical
Yes.
care.
Yes.
But
Well,
you're complaining,
you guys are still
Jean-Claude.
driving. I mean, so it's up to you. Where you guys want to go?
What do you mean?
To
The
the
fucking
casino.
masher is not the problem, Frank.
Never let Tim.
Never
true.
played
That's
Star
Yeah,
very
we'll
true.
just. Ricardo is going to drive to the casino and start doing the slow cruise around the parking lot looking for rocks.
Okay. You guys are in the back trying to stabilize Marshall, and Nathan's bleeding all over his arm is bleeding all over the place.
Bleeding here.
I'll
We'll have to ditch Jean-Claude. Kick him out of the car.
Ricardo turns up some calypso music to cover the groans of pain, the
Oh my
groans of
God.
pain in the back seat as Tim is stitching the guy together. He just cranks it up a little bit, you know.
Thanks for choosing 101 the shell, man. Up next is Shaggy with Boombastic. All right.
Dr. Boombastic.
Next up, Toots in the Maytall. Okay, so yeah, I'll do what I can to stabilize the guy I don't
Okay,
care
you-
about.
All right,
Which
give
one?
Me, give me a medicine roll. Which one? Yeah, which one? The guy bleeding in the front or the guy bleeding in the back?
The guy that's not my teammate, I'll stabilize him because he's
Okay.
got a bullet wound to the chest, whereas the
Okay,
French
give me
is
another-
only bleeding from an arm. You could
Give me
lose an arm.
give me another
Another,
first aid roll.
another. Can I roll surgery instead?
Surgery's fine, sure.
Okay.
Because
Oh.
kit will add. All right.
0-7.
All right. Double
That happens a lot in this game.
Yeah.
That's happening a lot with you guys. It's almost like a spy game. Needs to have
It's
007
weird.
rolled. All right.
I don't know. I made it by, I don't know, a lot.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have it at
You get it
74.
patched up. Well, Ricardo's, still driving around headed towards the casino. So you've patched him up.
Hey, Master, put your finger here.
There you go.
No.
Last time you said that?
All right, I put my finger.
All right. So so Marshall is stabilized for now. He's not losing any more blood.
That's good. Now I'll go work on the arm. All right, Jean-Claude, this is going to hurt. Anybody have a
All right.
saw?
Hand me all right, another surgery roll then. Looks like through and through, but yeah, give me a surgery roll.
This is 61.
Well,
So-
skills what?
74.
74. Okay. Yeah, you get him patched up just as Ricardo pulls into the parking lot of the Plaza Casino.
Much better. Thank you so much, Sheldon.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're forgiven, another Matt. Yes, Matt Eden. You're all right.
No.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, aspirin.
Aspirin. He's unresponsive. He's just completely out. Yes, the trio of Matts is assembled.
All right. We can.
All right. Yes. You have unconscious bloody guy, and then Nathan no longer, or Jean-Claude no longer bleeding.
Or bleeding.
So Ricardo will do the slow cruise around the casino, just looking at the parking lot, the area around. It sounds like he was near the casino. So are there like decorative rock displays or something that he might have? So that's what we're looking. I guess we're looking for that, right?
Sure. Give me an observation or surveillance roll or intelligence roll if you don't have observation.
Have to be an intelligence roll.
I'm not even trying.
Let's see, intelligence. Okay.
I'm also going to.
I got a
the
12.
trailing
I
car.
am rolling smoke hot tonight.
Nice.
So, Ricardo, you remember as you're cruising around, you remember when you were up top at the penthouse, looking out over the the bay and down, and you look, and down below, like you look down, and from the view of the penthouse, you could see a big mural that was done in like tile and stone. So you think maybe it's somewhere over there.
Ah, we should go see the mural. Maybe there's something we can see where he dug. He would have made a mistake. He would have defaced its beauty.
Hey, that's a good idea. Metatron. I like that.
Metron works, sure.
Yeah, good, Darcy.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Matt Prime is the princess in that.
Probably. I enjoyed the Pink
Holy
Ranger.
snarf.
Submat is the anus.
Oh, okay. Now we're just is going into scat porn. Let's just keep going.
Boy, you
The
guys
Starfish
are fast.
Ranger.
Now it's time for Blazing Sword.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys want to? You guys pull
Head
into the
over to
parking lot.
mural.
Okay.
Mhm.
Jean
So you think
Claude's
the mural.
shirt is missing a sleeve, but hey, why not? Okay, so you're heading toward the mural.
Yeah.
Sure.
I park some distance away and keep an eye on the goings on around them.
Okay.
I will pet the local dog.
the local dog.
The local dog.
All right. Sure. Let's see. So, all right. Natasha, give me an observation, surveillance, intelligence roll. Or
54.
okay. Keep that in mind. And who all did everybody else go to the mural to look around?
Yeah. Why not?
All right. Everybody give me
I think why don't I stay in the car with Latrine and
Yeah, yes, of course. Why don't you stay in
and
here?
Ensign about to die.
Fuck, I'm trying to sound French.
Yeah, I'll stay on Overwatch.
Oh yeah, I'll go out there and look around, kick some rocks.
Overwatch. Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay.
Make sure he doesn't bleed to death while he's on Overwatch.
Okay.
So I
All
guess it's Masher and Ricardo.
Yes, Mesh and Ricardo. All right. So you guys head towards the where the mural is. Why don't you guys give me a
Here we go.
observation or intelligence or surveillance?
Maybe I may.
Or wild card, you could roll dexterity.
I fucking rolled a 36, but I still failed. So
I rolled a 60, so I failed.
Anybody have fine arts? All right.
Yeah.
fine arts. I happen to have fine arts. No, I don't have. Fine.
Oh,
I have
no,
basic. I have liberal arts.
I have survival.
That's not going to do much. Survival?
Yeah,
Not so much survival.
climbing.
So you guys are looking around and you don't see anything really. And then Ricardo's like, wait a minute. What if we go up to the penthouse and look down?
Oh, that's a good idea.
So you guys know.
Can we
Now you're
Yeah,
just
can we
trying
get
to help
back up?
us find it.
can we
let's
get
go
back to the penthouse? Okay.
You would have grabbed it. I mean, I would assume you could go back and grab his key card from wherever, but
Sure.
Oh yeah, that's right, because he's got the penthouse. Yeah.
Oh, just
Let's
break
go
the
up there.
fucking window. Oh, fuck it.
you could. Okay. You gonna get a helicopter to break the window there, Master? All right.
All right. We have radios. We had radios, right?
We had big field radios, not like subtle, sneaky
But
radios.
not a walkie-talkie or anything. Or a,
Yeah. You guys
What
could.
are you
There were probably
doing?
there's probably a couple of smaller walkie talkies, like smaller, but the big one,
yeah.
the cop walkie talkies. But
All right. So we take one of those and we can talk to the folks in the truck, and we're probably gonna want to be like, hey, go left, go right, or whatever. I don't know. All right. So we'll go up.
all right.
Come on, Masher. Let's go inside the casino. It's up to the penthouse.
Of course, I like the idea.
You guys head up there. You guys aren't bothered by anybody. Their security leaves you alone. You're all good. You guys get to the top of the penthouse. You can give me an observation,
Oh, jeez. Someday.
intelligence, something.
Oh my God, I rolled 100.
Do you have binoculars?
You jump off the building.
Yeah. You
I
fall from the height.
I go to the basement. Why can't I see anything?
You're in the Masher's in the bathroom. Ricardo, what'd you get?
Yeah. I got a 48, which is
Okay.
I see it. It's in the
5 under
toilet.
my intel.
It's under your okay.
Yep, barely.
So you're sitting. It takes you like 15, 20 minutes, but you finally see, you're looking at the mosaic and there's a tile that looks like it's out of place from up where you're looking at.
I'll radio down and say, Jean-Claude, I think I have spotted the wayward tile.
I'll go.
Can you go-
You stay here, Jean-Claude. I'll go.
Which one is it?
You're injured. I'll go.
I cannot read the name of the tile. You'll have to walk out there and I will direct you there.
I'll walk out there.
Here, take the
Right,
radio.
Sheldon.
Okay.
I'll
Take
come
a
back.
left,
So
Sheldon.
you head out there.
Saunter to the right.
Sauntering
Just a
to the
little
right.
more. Take a step to the left. Bring your knees in tight.
Are
Your
we doing the
posture is
time?
horrible.
Are we doing the time warp again?
Elvis' posture's horrible.
Time warp again.
All right, so I'll vector him into
All
the-
right,
what
so
I
you
think
vector
is
him
the
in.
tile.
Sheldon, you see this tile that looks like it was turned the wrong way, so it's a little out of place. You're like, how did these idiots miss this? And you pick it up, and there's a file, a manila file folder. You open it up, and it's all in Cyrillic. Do you read Russian?
I do. Hold on. Yes, I have Russian at level 2.
Okay. You can tell this is what you were looking for.
Aha!
Now, Natasha, you notice, you're 54 there, you noticed 2 black sedans pull up about the same time he the radios, I've got it, and about 6 guys come busting out of there. All Middle Eastern looking, Dolph Lundgren type. And you notice that one of them, one is a previous KGB agent, Sarkaloff, and you've seen him before. And they're headed
Sadly-
straight into the
have a
casino.
radio. Yeah, sadly I don't have radios,
good,
but
fine.
I'm gonna drive up to our other car and say, we got Russians coming in, going to the casino.
Okay.
You have the radios.
I'll I guess I'll radio up to Ricardo. Ricardo, you've got a company coming in. Looks like Russians.
Ah, that is not good. We should get out of here. Masher, you must
Yeah.
finish your time in the toilet.
I
The
gotta
Russians
pitch
are
it
coming
off.
up.
Just a second.
Well,
Now, do
don't
you
we wanna
guys
make-
do you
don't
guys
we-
remember the brief from the boss at
Yeah.
all? The briefing.
we want to make sure the Russians
Oh.
get a hold of this stuff, right?
Let's make them a drink.
Correct.
Is there a bar in here?
You want the Russians to get this stuff?
Is there a bar in the casino? No, there's
in
no
the,
bar
in
in the
the
casino.
they're just. Oh, I thought
They
they might
pulled
be
up to the
coming
casino and are
penthouse.
headed. Yeah, no, they're not coming up to the penthouse. They're going straight for.
Oh, yes,
They're going
Masher. We
straight
must
for
go
Sheldon
down
over
and
there. Yeah.
meet with these Russians.
First, let's see if there's some cash around.
I'm continuing to speed read, which I have at level 3.
Okay.
I'm speed reading my
It
way
looks
through.
like Russian air defense systems. Nothing new though, which is surprising, but so far, and it looks like they're going to be moving some more surface to air missiles to Cuba, but that's about it. Nothing else as you read through, and then it's a bunch of like just bureaucratic bullshit.
Is there really nothing here that would necessitate this level of tomfoolery?
Not that you can tell. I mean, unless it's covering something else out, you don't think so. It looks like all
I
standard.
hold one up to the sun to see if it has like invisible ink or something. Or
And then you hear, "Comrade, thank you for that." And you turn around and you see about 6 guys. 2 of them are pointing Makarovs at you. Why don't you hand over the papers now?
And we are supposed to let them have the papers, right?
That was the briefing.
Okay. Put it back in the little envelope.
Grabs it from you. Thank you. very
Compliments
much,
of Orion.
comrade.
Have a lovely day.
Who is Orion? But thank you. We appreciate it.
До свидания.
До свидания. And he walks away with the envelope.
I see this
Next
happen.
day, Ryan
Did I see anything?
No, because you were in the bath.
Too bad. I was
Huh?
going to make it look good and fire a couple shots from the penthouse at him.
You were looking for money, so roll me an observation.
That's
or,
true. Oh, God.
intelligence.
God, please. I like to take one. Ah, cheap. Fuck it. No, wait a minute. Hold it.
Nope.
I rolled a 6.
Oh, you rolled a 6. All right.
Yeah, 006.
Okay. Yep. then
Holy
roll a 6.
fuck.
Yeah, you find a stack of cash. It's about $5,000 though. It's not.
Oh, I'll
It
take it.
was
Fuck
behind the toilet. It was behind the toilet tank.
Oh, perfect. Stuff that in there. Put it in a little fucking bag and just, just
Well,
walk
where do
down.
you count your money?
Right? I mean, come on.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucking good. That's some good drinking time tonight.
So the Soviets now have the papers. Are you guys going to take Marshall to the hospital?
Ah, we should take him to the bar. No, wait a minute. He didn't give me my money. Fuck him. Yeah,
So
we'll take him.
technically,
To
the mission has come to a complete
take him to the
successful succession.
So I didn't see anything as far as like the ink or anything like that. Like,
Give me another
I'll have to default to intelligence.
Yeah, that's fine. Give me an intelligence roll.
42.
Okay. Under.
Have it under by 32.
Yeah, you didn't see anything weird or anything. You didn't. Nothing. It just looked like standard.
Okay.
So I'm going to follow the Russians.
Okay. You watch them get back in the car and they head off towards the Russian embassy here in Eden K.
So when we come down to the casino, these are the same Russians. Like they're not in the casino.
No, they are leaving as you guys get down there. We'll
Oh,
say.
okay. So, gentlemen, what happened? I see the Russians are leaving. Did you give them the plans?
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
we're done. We should call our boss. It is margarita time.
Yeah,
I don't know why were they pointing weapons at us? Because they just wanted to.
I just wanted to make sure you were going to give up the
Okay.
The Russian hello.
give the plans. Yeah. That's how everybody in Russia. That's how they greet you, Makarov.
Yeah.
So we should report in and let our superiors know right away, right?
Right.
Ah,
Yeah.
fuck it. Let's go get a drink.
Marshall has an abraded aorta, but yeah, let's go get a drink.
No, we're taking
They'll
Marshall
be
by the
fine in the
hospital.
car, right?
Darcy apparently wants
I
to take a boat and just throw Marshall overboard.
I mean,
Apparently.
I mean, the window's broken already, so he's got plenty of air.
He's got a dog.
Leave the car running. He'll be
I
all
guess
right.
it depends on if Sheldon gave him an IV setup or not,
Right.
depending on how long he's going to last.
I mean, we could probably just drive by and
Kick him
roll
out
right?
at
Yeah.
the emergency room. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I just feel I would feel better if we just wrap this up with our superiors and make sure that nothing else. There's nothing else.
I'm still
they
making
want
sure
to
the
do.
Russians make it to the embassy safely.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me an
Well,
observation roll
yeah.
while you're driving.
Let us know, Natasha.
08.
All right. Yeah, you keep following them. They pull into the embassy. No problems.
So, Sheldon, did you get a chance to look at these secret papers?
Yeah, they were nothing. It was stupid.
Well, that seems very
There's-
strange. Why would a man die for something
And
that was
there's
not
an-
interesting?
Anti-aircraft systems. They're going to set up in Cuba. No new technology. I couldn't even detect any invisible ink. Very odd. Very odd stuff. I mean, I looked at it forwards. I looked at it backwards. I read through all papers.
And you
That's-
speak, don't you? You speak the Russian.
Yeah, I speak Russian.
Hmm.
Don't
Is
know,
that maybe
right?
not all of them? You think? Did you check all the tiles around there?
It's the only tile that I saw that was out of place.
Hmm. None of the rest of them look like I could pick them up.
Right,
Yeah,
so
they
I-
were all pretty much in the ground.
Well,
After making sure the Russians get back to the embassy, inside the embassy, safe and sound, I return to wherever the compatriots are. I'm guessing the safe house.
Yeah, we'll meet you
Yeah,
to see because we were going to drop that guy off at the hospital.
Yeah, you guys drop Marshall off at the hospital and head back to the souvenir shop / safe.
Put a tampon in his wound to kick him out of the car.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
Only just one? Just one tampon? He's got 3 bullet holes, but
fresh
Oh,
one.
3
or-
then.
Well,
Three.
I was in
Okay.
the other car, so
3 and some duct tape over the top. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That's
Well,
for
I-
the suck.
we-
That's for the sucking chest wound. Because
That's
you
right.
suck, Marshall.
Well, as odd as
Oh
it
my
seems,
God.
it seems that we have completed the mission, I suppose. What a strange thing, but
well, we never did wrap up the English lady.
I do not know this English lady.
Or the French,
French.
lady.
The French
Or
lady.
the French lady. No, the English lady was the one whose house he went to the night he found the money.
Yeah.
The French lady.
Ah.
was
I will.
the
I
one who
will
had the special
transcribe
thing.
every word that I could think of that I remember from my speed reading.
Okay.
Do you think maybe that he took some of the papers with him to her house?
So as you were going
We
through,
can go
as you're flipping through, you kind of remember like it went page 1, 2, 3, 7, 9,
Oh shit.
10, 11, 12.
Perhaps he took them to the lady's house.
I'll let them know that there's some pages missing. Even though
Okay.
it means more pain in the ass.
But then maybe we should not tell our boss
So,
what we're done yet.
actually, gentlemen, I need to tell you something.
Mhm.
The papers that were underneath of the tile are missing a few pages.
Motherfucker.
Up to the penthouse we go.
The penthouse. I mean, we live at the penthouse.
No,
We've noticed it at
we-
the penthouse.
I think you all think that he visited. We have not been to that woman's house.
I mean, the woman's house. That's it. I'm sorry.
Well, you
let's
said
get
that
your
right.
women right.
No, you want to get the wrong women. They're the best.
Did you get information from him as to where she might be while he was in the car with you?
He was very bleeding.
Yeah, it's
English lady
Yeah.
mountains. What how hard could she be to find?
I imagine her a great dame like Agatha Christie.
Look,
Somewhere
that's
in
not too far.
mystery.
Brindle Bay.
Your friend would be.
it just
The hill-
past the
lives on the
billboard.
hill of Brindlewood
I'm
Bay.
trying to lead it into the Brindlewood Bay for you guys, right?
See a bus of happy old ladies driving by heading to Brentwood Bay.
There's a murder. There's a murder at the emergency room. Some young man showed up with sanitary napkins stuffed into his chest.
Somebody give me a grenade.
Well, he told us that she lived up in the hills, right?
Yeah.
In like a big house, right?
That is correct.
How many of those could there possibly be on a large tropical island?
I mean, and she was British.
Yeah, he believes so.
Yeah, there'll probably be like a British flag. They like to fly it everywhere.
What's wrong with that?
Merca.
The sun never sets on a Union Jack. We can ask around, but we should go and look.
Yeah.
I sigh and I go to our handler and ask him if he knows of any addresses of known British intelligence agencies or safe houses, or agents or safe houses.
He's like, British? I don't know. Let me reach back to headquarters. I'll let you know.
Well, so
Shows
those
you all the
Russians are
headquarters.
going to come back once they realize there's papers missing. And since they saw Sheldon, they're going to be looking for you, Sheldon.
All I did was kick him out of the car. They'll be looking for the car.
No, you handed them the papers.
You handed them the papers. They saw your face.
Oh, the Russians? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
They'll
yeah.
be looking at me. Yeah. I obviously wasn't hiding anything. I even went so far as to put it back into the little manila envelope.
Correct.
I was doing this when they arrived. I mean, it's like,
So because did he go to her house first and then the casino?
No, he was at
Here.
he was at the casino first.
Why would he have split the papers up and only buried some of them? Huh.
Yes, it's really not making a lot of sense. Well, yeah, let's
I'm
see if
gonna
we can
go-
find this.
Natasha, why don't you give your
I wanna keep
CIA?
watching.
You got your CIA. Give me a hang on a second. Let me see what since you're back with them, right? Hanging out. In the,
Yeah. Yep.
Give me what specialty skills did you have? Did you have anything like?
I have psychology, poli-sci, law, driving auto, driving boat, basic firearms, French, Russian, basic tool use, and pistol.
Give me psychology roll.
002.
002. From your dealings with working with in the intelligence agencies and stuff like that, you realize that sometimes Russians just misnumber shit because they're morons,
they also have a tendency to show up to meetings late.
or to maybe throw people off thinking that there's things more or less than what really was there. If you want to explain that to your compatriots, that's up to you.
So,
No,
I will convey a story of Russian incompetence, their history of overstating their capabilities, to sow discord in the West.
So we think that
maybe-
this maybe have been vodka numbering.
Exactly. It would not be the first time.
Huh.
Vodka politics.
Okay.
Well, so are we calling the mission?
You call your boss and tell him what's going on.
Yeah. All right. I'll call him up.
All right,
Should
so
we go?
wait
Should we
outside
go
and keep
find
watch.
Marshall and find out what he did with the other pages? I mean, this
We're
time I'm
sure
not.
there
Even,
are
I'm
any
not
other
going to
pages.
I'm not going to hypnotize him again. I may give him a frontal lobotomy, but I will not give him any more hypnosis.
I do not think he knows. I don't think he's a hostile. Like, you cannot torture what a man does not know.
He knew this. He knew this. He knew this.
You think he knew?
He knew.
It doesn't hurt. Let's go by the hospital. I'll go pay him a visit.
Here's
I'm gonna
how I
grab
know.
I'm going to grab some
Hey-
flowers from the side of the road. to take.
Hypnotism is hokum. I'll tell you that right now. There's no such thing. He just wanted to tell me something.
So what was with the butt stuff?
Because
What
I
are you
felt like
talking about?
fucking
What stuff?
The masher says with his thumb up his ass.
That's Sheldon's thing. Yeah. All right.
Because I knew you were watching, Natasha. That's why.
I think this man is a fool, nothing more. You won't get anything from him.
I mean, it might
Well,
be fun, but yeah, I agree with Ricardo. I don't think we're gonna get anything from that Joker.
All right, let's just head back then. I'm satisfied the mission success as he starts counting his money.
Okay. You have $5,000 that you can add to your character sheet there, Masher.
I certainly will.
Want to go gambling? We should go gambling.
No, fuck no, I don't want to go gambling.
Come on, man. Let's go gambling.
So are you guys going to call Pettigrew and tell him?
What are you, chicken?
No, you stupid cunt.
Pettigrew is
Just
our
like-
guy back in the States, right?
Yeah, he's your boss.
Yeah,
he's your
Pettigrew.
boss.
Yeah, why don't we call him up, put him on the radio or whatever.
Okay. You guys get him on the radio. So what kind of give me a report. Tell me you got the plans. Or I've taken care of them.
Yeah, they're back in the right hands.
Are you sure? Because I've got the Russians are encroaching upon. There's a buildup along the eastern wall there, along the Iron Curtain.
All right. Well, we put the plans in our hands, and Natasha tailed them back all the way to the Russian embassy.
Okay, great. So they got the plans. Perfect. I'll get a hold of my counterpart. Make sure they know as well. But hopefully we'll see the de-escalation in this. Can't believe I'm saying this, but good job, everybody.
Aye, it paid well.
Paid well. What are you talking about?
Yeah, don't
You
ask.
get your
Oh,
standard
that's fine. He's
government.
joking.
I think
Okay.
he's talking crazy. Don't listen to him.
All right.
It's all
well,
potatoes.
Right. Potatoes. Well, if there's no other updates, then good job.
Is anybody
So-
going to tell them about the missing pages?
Uh, no.
I kicked Jean Claude.
Missing
I mean,
pages?
So
What did I hear? Missing pages.
we understand like the numbering on the pages was a little bit off. Do you know how many pages there were supposed to be?
I don't know. They just took the report.
Yeah,
I can find out for you.
None of the. So here's the thing. None of the papers were particularly interesting. It's just
Oh,
some
it's time to
basic.
go on a holiday. Good night. Click.
There's just some basic buildup of some anti-aircraft in Cuba, and it wasn't even very interesting technology. It's just old stuff.
So you don't think a buildup of anti-aircraft in Cuba is not worthy of knowing where exactly those spots are?
No.
I see. Well, it's a good thing you're not in the.
I mean,
DOD.
it's not like ICBMs in Turkey. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, it's anti-aircraft in Cuba.
Right, which can still reach our shores and harass
Mhm.
our shipping.
Look, I have it on very good authority that the GM said this was not interesting.
Maybe for you it's not. I'll let the DOD know as well.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted them back, right? We gave them back. It's what you wanted.
And that's all I wanted. So good job, everybody.
All right. Stop
Yeah.
being a cunt. Jesus
Enjoy
Christ.
your vacation.
Yeah, most of the papers got back.
Most of the papers. Were they
Can't say
weirdly
the same for
numbered?
Yes.
Can't say the same for the motorcycle riders.
Yeah,
They were weirdly numbered. So standard Russian.
we got all the Fibonacci pages. It's just the ones in between that were a problem.
Hey, you just click. That's all you hear. Just click. All right.
Good job.
And that's the end of the adventure.
Yay.
You guys can now go and enjoy Eden Cay for a little bit without, or San Cristobal without.
You got
Maybe
$5,000
running.
that you didn't earn. Let's go spend it. Let's go.
So I'm gonna
let's
go get some materials, make some pipe bombs, and take them to the English embassy.
I'll find
The
you,
what?
you English bitch.
Okay.
That's what I'm
4
doing.
days later, Jean Von Claude is penniless outside the back of the casino. Right?
Why didn't they come get me? They knew I have a problem.
His wound's infected. He didn't ever know. Take the arm
Marshall
off.
walking by.
Get back
take
in
him to
here
the
and take a
hospital.
second mortgage on your house, you wimp.
Now, you know what? He's gonna go by the hospital. My
You sound like you have to worry about your
God.
kid's college fund.
the master's gonna go get that 10 grand from Marshall. He's gonna drag him out of the hospital. Give me the
Pretty
feel, you
bluish
bastard.
gray.
Apparently, Marshall didn't make it. He didn't survive surgery.
Oh,
'Cause
that's
it's,
too bad. Where's his room at? Get his room key. You'll
Yeah,
find
he
it.
fell off the operating
Nobody's
table onto
there.
some bullets.
It's all gone.
Oh no. Whatever will we do?
Well,
Go fill the plot holes.
For the plot holes, yeah.
Yeah, Ricardo will spend the next couple of weeks selling baubles on the beach for the fake company getting a tan.
Yeah, it just says
Bingo.
valuable. It just says valuable plans, but he's a missile expert, right? So it's really, valuable plans in 1989 for Russians was completely different
Yeah.
from
All right. So
back then.
Sheldon, what's up next for Sheldon? The
Yeah, we can do a little.
Dr. Spy.
So wow, you really put me on the spot there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You're good for it.
I
You're
don't.
good
I
for
don't
it.
know. I don't know what to say. So I'm gonna be tasked on Operation Noogie Storm, where I'm going to go deep cover at a frat house suspected of harboring enemy assets. I suspect that I'll have to leave after 3 days, citing emotional damage and unconsensual swirlies.
Okay.
How about you, Jean-Claude?
I lose my security clearance due to excessive gambling. And, I go work for a contractor.
You're actually
in
just
the Middle East.
working for a
So,
contractor.
some new startup called Halliburton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, now it's
I
your
was
time.
trying to think of what it was. I was going to say BlackRock, but then no, BlackRock wasn't around yet.
No. Yep,
Well, Tears
Halliburton.
just chimed in. Nookie Storm. Yes, of course. You're a little late. A little late.
Well, with the next store.
This could be
Yeah, Dutch is now flying cargo with Mac between Nicaragua and the South Americans and surfing the entire time when he's not flying.
Shipping
Good thing he
drugs
got
into
over
the
that
US.
terrible bout of food poisoning.
Yes.
So what's up next for the match?
you still never see what
Oh, the
happens to
masher.
Locke. But Locke
the
is
masher
still
doesn't
missing.
know what the
Right.
the masher floats like
He's still
Like-
in the bathroom.
the masher. The masher spends some more time in the bathroom trying to find money.
Just
then
with Agent Locke.
camera.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just Locke.
They're both trying to get getting $5 off of each other.
Yeah.
They
So he
find
just goes.
love in the
The
bathroom.
masher's just going to go float around. He eventually becomes the head of the FBI, even though he's not a natural born citizen. And he's part of what is he? Fucking. Was it
So
Iran
yeah,
Contra?
right.
Iran Contra.
Iran Contra.
Yeah.
You meet a young Marine major in
Yeah.
Iran.
He's the guy behind the strings, pulling the strings.
Mr. North.
Natasha, what about you?
Oh, so I, based on my performance in this mission, I get shipped off to be an agent behind the Iron Curtain, where I become very successful and get the code name Velvet Vortex. Sadly, I'm ejected from the force at one point because I get asked for the 17th time to take a drug test immediately after coming out of the bathroom, and I kill them.
You killed him.
Oh boy, Ricardo, what about you?
So Ricardo goes back to working on his the telenovela thing.
I thought you were going to say
Where-
Telemundo.
I know, but
Well, I mean, isn't that the
Telenovela.
that's his cover.
Yeah.
And he does a special episode about a doctor who washes on shore with a briefcase that has the rings for the wedding that gets lost, and there's a whole. It's basically a mismatched parody of this entire mission, but done through the eyes of his telenovela. That's it. That's all it's got.
And Director Pettigrew, what happens to Director Pettigrew?
No, he's still running web, as far as you're aware. He doesn't fire Jean-Claude. He just puts him in the latrines to clean everything and keeps him like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought Webb was the bad guys.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah, Orion. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he was
Son of
working.
a bitch.
Now,
Maybe you were working for Webb the
What a-
whole time.
What a twist,
Dun, dun, dun. We were tricked.
motherfucker!
Were
We
we the
will
bad
have
guys?
revenge.
We were the cunts. Oh,
We're always
Secretly
the
working
ones.
for the Queen, right, Master?
oh no! The old hag got me. Fuck.
The Queen, the Rothschilds.
As
Colonel
I
Sanders,
call her, the
and-
queef. She got me.
What was it? Was that from So I Married an Action Movie? The Queen, the Rothschilds,
Yeah.
Colonel Sanders,
Meanwhile-
and
Oh.
Meanwhile, Marshall walks out of the morgue in the hospital, pulls off the mask, and it's Queen Elizabeth.
That's right.
The whole time.
With their
Once again,
corgis-
Masha,
with
I
their
have you.
corgi-
Ha, ha.
Yeah, her corgis have a bunch of little papers in their mouth.
Right.
The nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
Right. Ah, yes, the Gettys. That's right. Thanks, Tier. That's right.
Oh man.
So,
Well, I
so
hope
what'd you guys
everybody
think?
had a good time.
I had fun. Again, thanks, Matt, for
Thank you, Matt.
coming in
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
clutch for us.
Putting up with us for
Yeah,
Nice
a
job.
month or whatever.
we
5 weeks,
occasionally let you
whatever,
get a word in edgewise.
yeah.
I can't believe we finished this.
Yeah, I know. We
Nobody
never finish on
died.
time.
Surprised me. Guess.
Nathan
For
tried
sure
to
Jeff
John
Nopal's
Claude
for
was,
Nathan.
I thought for sure Jean Claude was going to die real fast there when he episode 3.
I mean, a couple of motorcycle bandits and a whole lot of Cubanos.
Sure.
So, what'd you guys think of playing this? Kind of going back in time and playing this old school
I thought it was fun.
type game.
Yeah, it was fun. I think this might have been, I'm trying to remember. This might have been my first D100 system?
No.
No way.
No, it's-
I mean, if you played
'Cause
D&D, probably.
Marvel.
Well, D&D, I mean, as far as a whole system, like the first D1, so was Marvel D100s?
Marvel was D100.
Marvel was
Yeah.
D100.
So it must have been Marvel. Okay, because I really don't remember D100 skills and stuff till the Palladium stuff. But I guess,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah,
some-
there was a lot of D100 stuff in the old
Yeah, the old riffs and Robotech. And
right. All of that was
We played
D100.
that in high school.
Heroes Unlimited. That's
Heroes Unlimited.
yeah.
But I guess Marvel was too. Because I was trying to think, it's been a long time since I've played this, and I was like, oh yeah, this is a D100 system, which I think is kind of cool. It's I don't know, it's a fun system. It's fun being back in the 80s.
I was for the
Yeah, spy games. Yeah, they definitely don't get as much love as some of the other genres out there. So there's like Top Secret and Spycraft. I'm trying to think of what else.
Ninjas and Super Spies from
Ninjas-
Palladium.
Palladium. There was a Bond RPG game.
Oh,
I don't think it lasted long. I don't think.
no, I kind of remember the cover, but yeah, I don't think I went anywhere.
I think
they-
Savage.
Go ahead.
Savage has like Savage has, what is it, the Suede? It has like rules that are for like high adventure and stuff like that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so you could do like Indiana Jones, these kinds of like high adventure. I think some of it is at the spy things, like all those gadgets, all those things we watch, those gadgets and stuff. Like everything we have today has like surpassed them. You know, it's like I have a
Right.
signal locator in my phone, and my phone does everything. Right? It's like, you know, it's like, or I have a pen in my shoe. You know, it's like all those super cool things. They seem kind of mundane compared to like all, you know, what we have today. I don't know if that's the.
And meanwhile, the actual spy stuff is boring as fuck.
Oh, look, it's a pen. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Well, this should have,
so
what
much-
would it
so
have
much
been
account-
like? First week, we'd like for you guys. We'll have orientation, and then paperwork, and then second week you're gonna file stuff, and I don't know,
Right.
whatever. Right?
Yeah, was it the way the Russians could predict who were U.S. agents was because they followed our bureaucratic procedures and they all followed the same process? It's like,
No
oh.
idea.
Probably.
Oh my goodness.
But
Yeah, good
Yep,
times.
GURPS was another one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Savage Worlds would do. I'm looking at Savage Worlds would be pretty easy to turn into a spy game. I think people that watch us don't know that we started recording a Savage Worlds Supers game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have the
Malcolm
Wow.
is our default Savage Worlds GM, and so we started a Supers game, and it was actually
Oh,
We got-
nice. Ninjas and
Oh,
Super
yeah.
Spy. Man, I remember that book.
Yeah.
I think we recorded like 3 or 4 episodes, and then life kind of got in the way, and we had to kind of kick that story
Malcolm
to the curb.
had a baby.
Had the baby. That damn baby got in the way.
how
It
dare
was,
that.
it was like several months of labor that Malcolm went through.
Yes.
Get that baby.
Yeah, here was the other. That which was not as good as Top Secret, the Spycraft game, but
Yeah.
I think I have the PDF of that. But yeah, I hopefully we'll get back to that Supers game at some point.
I think we will. I'm worth 70.
I think next up, it's gonna be like a. I'm pitching a short run, like a 2-session run of Mothership, and I think Brindlewood Bay.
Oh, nice.
So by
Nice.
2-session run, he means a 5-session run.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a trifold adventure. It's a pamphlet-sized adventure, so it's really.
And we still have Sean's adventure to run.
That's right.
That's the one day. That's somebody.
Actually, Sean, you could run this one if you want to.
What, Brentwood Bay? Okay.
No.
Brindlewood Bay.
No, you're not allowed to run. You can
Brenda,
run
Brindlewood
Mothership,
Bay,
yeah.
but it's like a Scottish retirement home.
Yeah, right.
Foul
Irish
mouth.
retirement.
There's your fucking scone, you dirty old dried up cunt.
It's just a bunch
Oh!
of I can't even understand it half the time. It's like, what? Well, if you guys have me back, we could either continue this, or I could run you through some Octoon Cthulhu, where you guys can punch some Nazis and battle old ones if you want.
Nazis.
And lose our
That's-
minds, yes.
That's
yes.
high on the
Lose your
list.
minds, yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
fun
punch
one.
Nazis is always good. Happy to have you
Everybody
back
loves
sometime.
punch. For clarity, it is absolutely okay to punch a Nazi.
Especially Illinois Nazis.
They're
Goddamn
special.
Illinois
I don't know
Nazis.
what the hell about anything about Illinois Nazis.
Does it bother you, Matt?
Are you talking to
what-
me?
What? Illinois Nazis.
What? Why would it bother Matt? Oh,
I'm doing the I'm doing
He's
the
doing the
bit.
get. He's doing the
doing
get
the
from,
bit.
Yeah,
Did
from
you-
from
there's
Blues
a-
Brothers.
Yeah,
You
The
mother-
best,
Oh.
the best musical
Yes,
ever
I'm
made.
sorry.
Blues Brothers. Right?
God
Come on.
damn
Yes.
it! Shit, rollers. Nah,
Sean.
yeah, shit.
Orange Whip. Orange Whip. Orange Whip. All right.
I bet he's got SCMODs, the State County Municipal Offender Data System.
so many cars are wrecked in that movie. So,
So, I think it still holds the world record for it, doesn't it? I
Yes,
don't
it
know.
does.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Well, thank you everybody who's been
Yes.
tuning in.
Yes,
Well,
thank
Let's
that
you.
was
go give
good.
giveaway.
Great.
Let's
You're gonna give
giveaway.
something
Giveaway to
away,
do.
dude.
we're gonna give it away on Thursday because we gotta
Thursday, they wanna do it
we
Thursday.
gotta like
Oh,
write down all the people that commented and stuff like
okay.
that.
So now we got 45 minutes
I'm
of
sorry.
time to
I'm
fill
sorry,
with,
everybody. I
nonsense.
thought that
I'm
they were
sorry,
people of
sorry.
integrity.
Yeah, Tim wasn't paying attention at the beginning.
Tim doesn't pay much attention.
I mean,
he just
none of
comments.
us actually listened to you, Nathan.
I mean,
I know.
How do I get out of this chicken
So-
shit outfit?
So real quick, and I hate this is all like the inside furniture outside. So you want to do it Thursday?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want to just? Are you guys going to come on like for like the first part of the show, and then
I'm gonna
we'll do
fucking
that
real quick.
giveaway,
Boycott
and then
Thursday. That's what's gonna.
and then
happen.
we'll do the
Fuck up my
have the
fucking
guests
interview.
come in,
Yeah,
or
so
we
you wanna- you
introduce
wanna
them, or how do you
So
want to do
step on the
the
guests? That's
giveaway?
That's what.
Like
That's
hop
right.
in,
Chris.
like halfway
Step on the
through.
gas.
Yeah.
Gotta have a giveaway so people watch Sean's show. Is that what's
Yeah,
happening
we
here?
have to entice
Gotta
people
bribe
to watch
people to watch
Sean
Sean.
talk.
Yes.
What's next? You're gonna hang a pork chop around his neck so the dog will
That's what
play
I'm gonna
with
do.
it?
I'm
exactly.
just gonna start painting my face with freaking blood or something, to make everything.
Oh, just wait till yeah. No, I'm not gonna do that, Sean.
Yeah, stop, Nathan.
Paint his
Uh,
face with
alright.
blood once a month if he wants. Just let him.
Well,
Hey.
That's funny. That's funny.
all right. Well, thanks
Okay.
everybody.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Yep.
They-
On that note, right?
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Everybody, bye, and we will see you on
This will
Thursday.
give you wings.
Yeah, we will see you on Thursday for leftovers for our guest and our giveaway for dice. And
There you go.
thank you. That I will close it out. And poor Tim is having an aneurysm.
Wait, I'm not done talking. I'm not done talking.
Oh, you're not.
I'm not done
Oh,
talking.
so we got to end the stream. Love you all. Goodbye.
Quick,